Protecting and facilitating cultural practice in cities that face war and destruction is an important tool in retaining identity. In the Palestinian town of Bethlehem, less than 50 miles from the devastated Gaza Strip, a recently constructed cultural space has helped to strengthen the area's creative infrastructure and provided its users with an outlet for their cultural expressions. You're listening to Tall Stories, a Monocle production brought to you by the team behind The Urbanist. I'm Andrew Tuck. In this episode, Liam Syed takes us to a cabinet of wonders in the West Bank.
In the biblical city of Bethlehem, nestled within the rolling hills of the West Bank and in the shadow of Israel's towering separation wall, stands the Wonder Cabinet, a cultural sanctuary that defies its challenging surroundings. This thriving cultural centre was envisioned to provide Bethlehem and the artistic community in Palestine with a space equipped with tools, expertise, machinery and skills relating to crafts, designs, visual arts and sound arts. The Wonder Cabinet opened in May 2023 and was founded by architects Ilyas and Youssef Anastas. While the Anastas brothers were previously known for their experimental work with local limestone, their approach to the Wonder Cabinet embraced different materials and techniques. The concrete structure underwent meticulous surface treatments, performed by skilled local stone artisans. This fusion of contemporary construction methods with traditional stone craftsmanship creates a distinctive architectural language that honours Palestinian building traditions. The building follows a straightforward design organised around a basic grid on the top floor. What appears initially as a simple brutalist structure reveals itself as a carefully considered composition, where the placement of structural elements along the perimeter maximizes interior flexibility. Large glass panels across the front facade creates visual dialogue between inside and outside, embracing transparency as a design principle. The luminous core at the center of the building serves multiple functions, bringing natural light to lower levels while creating a vertical connection between floors. Approaching the building at street level, only one of Wonder Cabinet's 3 stories is visible. The 2 lower levels are hidden behind the slope into which the building is built. As you descend the staircase, you encounter distinctive conical apertures with transparent glass windows that frame deliberate views of the Har Hama Israeli settlement, which was established with one purpose being to obstruct the growth of Bethlehem. The apertures function as both an architectural element and political statement, forcing visitors to confront the physical manifestation of the occupation that surrounds Bethlehem. The Wonder Cabinet's physical design masterfully embodies its philosophical commitment to interdisciplinary collaboration. The building structure deliberately fosters a sense of openness and interconnection between its various creative spaces. Strategic voids punctuate the floor, creating cross-sectional sightlines that allow visitors and resident artists to visually connect with activities happening throughout the building. This transparency is intentional. Artists working in the workshop can glimpse a radio broadcast in progress, while diners in the restaurant might observe a film screening or performance below. Ilaris Berry, who has been a director at the Wonder Cabinet, tells us more about how the building creates a natural phenomena of collaboration.
All the artists that come and work here do not work on an isolated format where they come, do their own work and just focus on the output of their own work, but are really invited and encouraged to engage with all the other things that are happening in the building at the same time.
A cornerstone of the Wonder Cabinet's philosophy lies in its deep commitment to community integration.
First and foremost, the project is intended to be a public space. It's a space that is always open and accessible to the public on a daily basis. That is animated by a number of entities and people coming from different geographies and backgrounds, both local and foreigners.
The Wonder Cabinet operates on a residency-based model, hosting artists who work across various disciplines including visual arts, sound arts and performative arts. They also explore traditions and research relating to land and heritage, not merely preserving existing knowledge but examining how it can serve today's community. The street-level floor is home to the office spaces for local industries, an initiative founded by the Anastas brothers in 2011. The Palestinian architects established this enterprise to integrate local craft techniques into their work, offering an international clientele functional furniture crafted by Palestinian artisans. Throughout the building, you'll see the examples of their furniture design work. This floor also houses a cinema space for weekly film and documentary screenings curated by resident artists. The floor below houses the heart of one of the cabinet's social spaces, a bar, a kitchen, and the physical home of Radio O'Hara. Radio O'Hara has gained international recognition for initiatives like the Sonic Liberation Front, organising a radio protest in response to Israel's forced expulsion of Palestinians in East Jerusalem. During my visit, the space was being transformed into a concert venue for Ahmed Aid, whose musical work blends tradition and social struggles, with a portion of the proceeds supporting humanitarian aid to Gaza. The kitchen operates as another creative residency, currently under the direction of chef-in-residence Xing Shi from Baoji, China, who hosts workshops like steam bun classes. The bar at the Wonder Cabinet is also extensively stocked, allowing one to enjoy a cocktail or Palestinian beer on the balcony offering stunning views of Bethlehem's landscape. The Israeli occupation has constantly attempted to fragment Palestinian society and cultural life, which has forced the Wonder Cabinet to create a space to foster interconnection. The Wonder Cabinet ensures that its programming directly responds to the environment it exists in.
We are located in Bethlehem in the West Bank, so we face occupation on a daily basis, movement restrictions, disconnections from our peers, both within the West Bank in relation to 48 territories and abroad. So we try to also create some sort of mobility and exchange between areas that are designed to be disconnected from each other. Recently, I found myself often in interviews referring to the Wonder Cabinet as a womb, because we are very much restricted in terms of physical possibilities. We are constrained. We see now the settlement and the apartheid fence that divides us from Jerusalem. We see places that we have no access to. So I refer to it as a womb because the womb is also a protective environment. It's a safe space that can grow so much life within it without ever smashing the borders, but adapting them to the necessities.
For the Wonder Cabinet, international visibility is not a scope on its own, but a very positive collateral effect. As Sperry concludes,
what we really care about and focus on is the local production and kind of encouraging the public outside to stop just looking at Palestine as a subject of their observation, judgment, whatever, and to really understand what the voice is in Palestine and trying to tell what they are trying to express, and to just understand that this is a place with its own identity, independent, with agency, and with an incredible vitality.
In a land shaped by decades of occupation, the Wonder Cabinet emerges as a powerful embodiment of Palestinian creative perseverance. Beyond merely surviving, this cultural sanctuary actively invites global engagement with Palestine through artistic dialogue and cultural exchange, offering a multi-dimensional narrative that transcends the reductive portrayals often circulated in international media. The Wonder Cabinet centers Palestinian voices, artistic production, and the community's needs. The space challenges dominant frameworks that flatten Palestinian existence into simplistic political binaries.
Tall Stories is a Monocle production from the team behind The Urbanist. This episode was written by Liam Syed and produced and edited by David Stevens. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to receive new episodes every week. I'm Andrew Tuck. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, City Lovers.